Hello everyone. In this session, I would like to discuss about the generator functions in Python. So, what is normal function and generator function? First of all, talk about the normal function. If you create one function like this, I have some statements for that. If I call this function, once my function execution is started, in between we are not able to stop our execution or not. First one printed, after that two, after that three. That means once my function call, my execution flow will never stop or not. That is not in your hand or not. Each and every statement, okay, one by one, synchronously it's going to execute or not. It's like a normal function. Okay, that means the statements inside a function execution is not controlled by you or not. Okay, first statement to last statement, one by one. Okay, it's going to execute or not. If it is like a normal function, okay, this is only the process. But my requirement is I want to control the statements execution inside the function. I want to control it. Okay, first my statement print one. Okay, up to here only I want to execute. After some time, I want to execute the next statement. After some time, I want to execute the next statement. Whenever I want, then only I want to start my statements execution. Otherwise, I don't want. Then you can go with what generator functions. By using generator functions, we can manage the statements execution. We can control the statements execution inside the function. Okay, the difference between syntactically normal function and my generator function, how we can differentiate means my generator function contains one of the keyword called as a yield is the keyword. Yield is the keyword. If the yield keyword, if you find inside a function, that function we can say like a generator function. Okay, let's start with normal function execution and then we can discuss about and then we can execute the generator functions. Let's create one function. Okay, one file and then function generators.py. Okay, write one function, keep some statements. Okay, first statement, second statement, third statement like this. You can call the function. You can call the function. If you run this particular function, you run it py generator.python. Now see, once my execution, my statements execution started, in between I don't have any rights or something to stop the execution flow in the middle. I don't have any rights. If it is like a normal function, I'm not able to stop it. But by using generator functions, we can stop the execution flow. Okay, up to here only I want. Okay, after some time I want to call this one statement. After some time I want to call this statement. How we can means, okay, by using generator functions it is possible. How we can create generator function means inside the function, if you find this yield keyword, if you find this yield keyword, okay, functions we can say like a generator functions. Now see this, if it is like a normal function, if I call all statements executed, but if it is like a generator function, say this, there is no statements, nothing executed. If I call my function also, if it is like a generator function, my statements execution will never start by default. Okay, you have to you have to execute the statements manually. In another process, you have to use it. So if now at this point of time, my F1, I can say like a generator function. While calling a generator function, okay, it returns me one generator object. It returns me one generator object. Okay, it is not execute your statement body, function body will not execute. Okay, print of my generator object, whatever my generator function returns, print it. Now if you observe, it returns me a generator object or not. If you want to execute this statement, okay, so how we can means, Okay, just you can write like next is the predefined method, and you can pass your generator object as an argument. Now see this, my one executed, and wherever the yield statement is there, my execution flow is going to stop here or not. After some time, if you want to call the next one, again you can call, okay, my next method. Now see, now first one stop where, first yield wherever I find, okay, my execution is going to stop there. Again, you call next with my generator object, then the next yield wherever I find, there it's going to stop. That means 1 and 2 will execute, remaining all never. 3 is not executed or not. Why? Because here I stop my execution flow and then call the next one, so that next yield find here. Okay, here I stop my execution or not. Like that, each and every statement execution controlled by us or not, if it is like a generator function. Okay, now if you want to write one more, my print, my next of obj. Okay, there is no statements, nothing is there. There is no statements, nothing is there. See this, one, no, two. Okay, and finally, see this here from here, one, no, two, and my three also executed or not. My three also executed or not. Okay, after that here there is no yield, nothing. That's the reason you can get this particular, error. Okay, you can write like here also yield. Last statement also you can put like yield. See, all the statements executed or not. What is this none means? My yield can return some value. You didn't return anything, so that it's like none. You can return some values. That means you can write some set of statements. That statements results you can return from here. That statement results you can return from here by using yield. Now see this, one now printed. Okay, this one written by yield or not. Okay, two printed, this two written by yield. Okay, three printed, this three is written by yield or not. By using yield, we can return some values also. So the final conclusion is, if you want to create a generator function, inside the function, my yield keyword should be there. Then only it is acting like a generator function. If you call a generator function, it will never execute your statements. Okay, it returns the generator object. Okay, if you want to execute the statements, then you have to call the next by passing your generator object. If you call a next, okay, my first statement till yield. If you call the next again, the next statement till yield. Okay, if you want to execute the next one, okay, the next statement till yield. Like this, it's going to execute your statements or not. Whenever my next OBJ, next of your generator object is going to call, then only my execution is going to start or not. Otherwise, it's going to wait. That's it. This is the way my generator functions are going to work in Python. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.